So we are trying to convince the mayor that he should move Mr. Casey's wonderful statue somewhere else besides underneath Limestone Cliffs. We are trying to prove that he should move it somewhere else because next door to Awesomenville are factories that are creating like pollutions, and it makes acid rain. Acid rain is created by sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, which is released into the air by factories and other engines. It's carried by wind into regular rainwater and is precipitated and ruins like plant life and other things, including Mr. Casey's wonderful statue. So I have created this experiment by gathering 250 milliliters of vinegar, 12 sticks of chalk, a statue of Mr. Casey that looks exactly like him. Yeah, it's like, yeah. And yeah, so I will now begin the experiment. We will count how long it takes to destroy Mr. Casey's statue. Let's just move this over here. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I have 250 milliliters. Okay, so we left off our video where the chalk was basically just sizzling and bubbling, which is supposed to do, luckily, but the camera really didn't pick it up. We stopped the video and waited about 10 minutes, kind of just sitting here watching what was happening. So far, 4 pieces of chalk fell from like the acid and the vinegar like eroding through the chalk or limestone. And that's what's happened so far. It hasn't knocked Mr. Casey over, but it will if all of the other 6 will fall. I will now pour. Let's see how much I have. This time I have 350 milliliters of vinegar. So this will be the acid rain falling onto the limestone. Okay, so we have a pretty sturdy Mr. Casey statue, and the sticks of chalk aren't that heavy. But in real occasions, the limestone cliff would probably knock over this statue of Mr. Casey because these things are just very lightweight, barely knock him over. But really, if all of them just kind of fell, he would like die like that. So more than half of our chalks fell down, which would happen to a limestone cliff. Probably the whole thing will fall because the erosion makes all of the limestone fall. And so there's Mr. Casey's statue, which will happen if the mayor does not move the statue elsewhere. Thank you for watching.